What's up, y'all? This is Marcus Sniffles, and today we're going to rank the episodes of Black Mirror Season 7. Now, there may be light spoilers while we talk about these. I'm not going to go too in-depth, but I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts about the new season. Let me know in the comments if I should do previous seasons, because if I'm being completely honest, Season 7 was fine, but it wasn't like, that Black Mirror, quality level of a season where every episode kind of had you on the edge of your seat. So we're going to start from the bottom up. There were 6 episodes this season. So the 6th best episode for me this season was Hotel Revere. I thought it was a cool concept of being able to place present day actors and people into old movies and kind of create an AI style world around it and put them in there. And the concept of AI beings being real seemed to be the theme of that episode. It was cool. I didn't mind it. So there's that one. Coming in at number 5, we have the episode Petite Noir. Now, this was one of the better episodes until the very end. Like, it's one of those shows where it's like, imagine if you're drinking a milkshake and it's like the perfect milkshake and you just drinking it, enjoying it, and it just tastes great. It's the right texture, everything is just perfect. And then you get to the very last sip and then you see that there's a roach in it. And it's like, God dang it, like, this was so good until the very end. And that's how I felt about this episode. It was kind of if you know about the Mandela effect, or it's like you remember something being a certain thing and it clearly was not, like the idea of Sinbad playing a genie in a movie, and it's like, no, he's never done that, and you're like, I'm pretty sure he did that, and it's like, nope, that's never happened. So it's a little bit of the Mandela effect and gaslighting people. Like, it's some high-end elite level gaslighting, and I thought it was a pretty interesting episode, very tense to say the least. But like I said, the last scene kind of blew it for me. Episode 4, or the 4th episode in my ranking, is going to be episode 1, Common People. And it was basically a test of how far people are willing to go to keep their standard of living, or how low they're willing to go once their standard of living can't be achieved anymore. And I feel like it's a little bit of a commentary on, like people that do streamers or OnlyFans, and it's kind of like a mix of Fear Factor, Mr. Beast, where it's just like, am I willing to do anything on the internet for money to keep living, whatever life that I want, or to keep people around me happy? And this was one of the, I think, the tougher episodes to watch, like physically and emotionally. But I for sure enjoyed this episode. It was very, it made me think a little bit, and that's usually what I want from Black Mirror. The 3rd best episode for me coming into the season was episode 6, USS Callister Into Infinity. Now, when it comes to Black Mirror, I'm not really fond of when they try to do like sequels or continuations or like a big tie-in with all the episodes. I like them to be their own standalone episode. This was just a sequel. It just tied up loose ends, kind of brought some character arcs back together, and tied up loose ends, it's fine. I enjoyed it. It was a little bit long, but yeah, it was so, honestly, I'm going to switch that one. I'm going to put that below Common People. I thought Common People was better. We're doing this live on the spot. So, yeah. We're going to swap that, put Common People at number 3 and the USS Callister at number 4. The 2nd best episode from the season, Eulogy. Now, I'd really enjoyed this episode. This was kind of like Hotel Revere, where you're putting real people into, movies, pictures, songs, or something like that. And it's an idea of like living with memories, blacking out your memories, getting closure, and how sounds, taste, texture, anything can trigger a memory, whether it be good or bad. And this was one of the more heartbreaking episodes, which is always for me the best episodes when it comes to Black Mirror. And the best episode from season 7, Plaything. I think with this episode, it's all about respecting AI. You know, it gave me Age of Ultron vibes from the Avengers. And it's just like, it's the whole concept of AI, like robots, AI, non-human beings look at us and see nothing but destruction. And they don't see the real humanity in us. They don't really see the good in us. They see, for the most part, you know, we're wasteful, we're destroying the planet, we're selfish, we're greedy, there's wars, all kinds of negative things. And they really outweigh a lot of the good things, or they outweigh a lot of the good things that humanity has to offer. And they only really focus on the negativity. And it's just how so much of what we do as humans is harmful for the most part. And when you have something that doesn't have any emotional attachment to what humans can be, they just see us in black and white, you know, in code, ones and zeros. And it's just like, in the grand scheme of things, the human race is not worth keeping around. And some people could agree with that. Some people might not. But AI is coming to destroy us all for the most part, and the robots are going to rule the world, and we're in a world of hurt. So it's great to watch Black Mirror and see that kind of stuff on the TV. So yay us. But yeah, like I said, this season was pretty solid, really focused on AI, which is what I really enjoyed about it. But let me know in the comments. I have no problem going back and rewatching old seasons of Black Mirror. It's one of my favorite shows on Netflix. So let me know in the comments how you felt about season 7. Drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.
Thanks for watching, babe. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel.